Yaba aba bebreki eye Cocoabod nsensem bebre ewa ha sei ede amamonene Cocoabod CEO na nkasa abusua ono na echese ne yede na ba beto political highway ni so amanfo bebre ka ne ho nsem aha eye Gossip Politics TV so unsubscribe ya subscribe na hit on the notification bell so na be ya any update I be drop no onso onsa ebetumi akabina abusua Denti ena eye former Cocoabod CEO ni din aba eye political highway ni so. Former Cocoabod CEO ni din aba eye political highway ni so. Na eche se ono ankasa during 2022-2023 if I stand to be corrected ebusuya odinsem bi eba betu dwa ocha almost spend a 3.4 billion cedis on administrative cost. Administrative cost nko say omo boa koko akuafo ama echese omo atwitwa omundua ene ade say ndua atwitwa nko 3.4 billion Ghana cedis. Ena echese omo spend e was a koko yentwitwa ndua ne ade. Abusuya mom yenko na yenko nkoti former Cocoabod CEO na ye ba ye de ene asem.
You know, the rehabilitation program is something that was not existing. It came because farms were diseased, CSSBD, there's no known remedy, there's chemical remedy. The only way is to cut the trees and replant, which the farmers cannot do. We've seen it over the years that farmers have not been able to do that on their own. So the government, together with Cocoabod, then decided to make major intervention, which we call the rehabilitation program. And once we have such a program, we have to spend. And if you are spending, definitely your administrative costs will go up. So a lot of that money is going into payment of the workers who are working in the field. We are talking about planting materials and then various activities, because almost everything is being done for the farmers, for the provision of even plantain suckers and planting. I've quite often explained that if you leave it with a farmer, ordinarily a farmer can cultivate just a pole. A pole is a 40-ounce plant. So even if you take it as an acre, the farmer can do an acre a year. You give yourself 10 years, you would have done 10 acres. Now, when the disease strikes, the farmer have to cut all the 10 acres and replant everything at a go. And the cost of doing that is number one, labor into that. Even the time, there's no way any farmer in Ghana can cut 10 hectare, land and then decide to plant on its own, or even with a family. They cannot do it. That's how come we intervene to do it for them, and then also pay compensation in respect of land tenure issues involved and all that. So we have a lot of expenditure going on there. But the question that came up is that whereas the expenditure there is going up, it is not corresponding with our production, and that is obvious. It's so obvious that these are young farms. When you have the rehabilitation, these early stages, you don't expect to see yield. And the audit was in 2023, but going forward from now.
Former Cocoabod CEO ena yete nka se ebusuya ode saa ensem no etudwa o che se eye administrative cost nko ano ebusuya e cost Ghana eye 3.4 billion eye cedis ebusuya na wa wotena se na odwene ho na obisa se koko akuafo omo ankasa etwetwa omundua na eche se ye invest 3.4 billion cedis wom no ebusuya ene Kevin Taylor ede ho nsem aba betudwa ne nsem odi aba betudwa no enye 3.4 billion nko a na during a year time no Akufo-Addo ne tenua no some 4.5 billion 4 billion to 4.5 billion contract bi a omokofa Holland bi ba Ghana omo betam se sika ne koye Na saa sika no omo time free Bank of Ghana, and according to Kevin Taylor say enye ono nko a na NPP aspirant for omo presidential election no. Brian Echampong onimhubi Akufo-Addo onimhubi former Bank of Ghana boss Ernest Addison onimhubi allegedly. According to Kevin Taylor, no, former Cocoabod CEO Joseph Boahin Edu okofa obi free Holland ebaye ema saa nipa no omo yesam alo contract bi anipa no betam 4 billion dollars the free Ghana hasi koye. And Kevin Taylor had drop sa expose ni nyina one by one ode ehonsem den etuja yensem mremo yenko na yenkonko tie ensema Kevin Taylor edituja efa sa 4 billion say Joseph Edu ekofa nipa bi free Holland emane ba Bank of Ghana omo ye contract bi mo ko tam scan koya omo che scan di mo yenko na yenkonko tie asema Kevin Taylor edituja fa.
The reason when time they are brand to a video by and say me pese me busa Ghana for Cocoabod Cocoabod Cocoa won sama abanyina no. Who is the right person to answer questions on Cocoabod? The former Cocoabod boss away Joseph Edu away mumbusa Cocoabod boss and say adentina onwankasa aveli no ho. This guy is a non-entity. This guy is a criminal partner to people who are working at Cocoabod. The question here is, say Joseph Edu, na oye Cocoabod CEO and the Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia. So see, ejuma odi no, sebio na onime ejuma nani so echen Randy Abe. Onime ejuma nani so echen NDC for, wa mbokro no, adentina on aveli no ho, ema Ghana for me yen totona no. This is a non-entity. The reason why the former Cocoabod boss na owie sika ebo kagu Ghana so no on to me kasana ne say he knows say Jumadia odi no it was not right obo ekagu ho because Joseph Edu no so onwuye. Joseph Edu no otegana adentina the so-called media houses are not trying to get to speak to him because sebio aponcheni finso asebeka chose dencheme wu a yendi na tro sesia ne pese dencheme nankasa denchem ni wuye denchem na tiase denchem no Ghana oba brochira se obi free office na se ne office no honsamba edien insensema enye ne spokesperson ekasa as far as the person is alive Congress calls that person. As far as the person is alive, the person will have to go on a media tour to explain his leadership, what he left behind. Because Kwasi we don't know. They all cano. At the end of the day, we did not appoint him. Kwasi no Cocoabod boss no on a friend. Now we want the person who was appointed by the president to lead Cocoabod to speak. Adentina Joseph Edu has decided to run away from the media or to say Kenoforiata. He's a criminal. Last Mibusano, me see on the Akroma free Holland buy, me say can be on record. Over 4 billion Ghana cedis. Sakwano, Badiatuo na buy this deal, Brand Champion Suni Mubi. They came to lift over 4 billion from the Bank of Ghana cash. Created a fake contract that they were going to supply a nyoma to Cocoabod at the latter part of the elections. Addison knows about it. Joseph Edu knows about it. I want Joseph Edu to come out and say, they didn't put any deal together that was over $4 billion. $4 billion. Go and ask Joseph Edu. Me pe Ghana ni ba kwa. Obeka chere mo Ghana say. Waba America, wako Asia, waka Europe, ehu broni a auto Ghana chocolate eye ni favorite odi de bia. Mi busao. I am asking every single person. And that brings us to the Cocoabod matter. Mibusa will say, da bay na woya Ghana niya wako shop wa broche wo UK na wote no wo America no wo Asia wo den de Europe no da bay na wo say bro ni bi say I'm yearning for Ghana chocolate. Da bay na wo hu bi da. Ask yourself why. I'll explain to Coco Kwiafo mo hwe me nne. And the story Abanyina say Cocoabod pays 237 million Ghana cedis to cocoa farmers And a Cocoabod. John Mahama, after paying 10 billion to a pensioner for Bawumia beji omunsem sika no, and upon all that is happening around the world, Cocoabod every 11,000 abedu $3,000 no. John Mahama still or say we a cocoa queenie and I said we my stress so. Because cocoa for no, I could and the medicated show with my and say, the mutated when Jenny and Quasiasem, a hana no creno, maybe chibi be much trouble. What in Sembe Branipa be car, I am personal issues with Nipana or the head of Cocoabod. Randy Abbey. A man for have personal issues with him. I am not here to discuss Randy Abbey. He's not my priority. My priority is Cocoa Queenino. Now, before I move on, let me explain this. You see, Cocoabod, sika 273 million Ghana. John Mahama said, Muntie Kuafoka. Now, last 2 weeks or last week, a finance minister Ato Forsen, Ebe Kinkai, a new reforms, and as a reforms are Cocoabod edeba because of cocoa hunsen semaba. Now, sa sika we are abai chatu no. We are kweni na oshamia. Moi, abai ajimu cocoa seats. Moi mo mudimu cocoa ama abaya mo chansi ebetu yamokano. Abano is going to pay the old price. Enti sa sika we are cocoa kweni bia ukoko wa abai wa yenyentu yawokano. Also tia se new price no affect sika yebetu yawono. Enti say 2,500 na we expect ya. Sa 2,500 no eno ena beden yede be ma. Now 237 million Ghana cedis no yede ma omo ka say oh metwa me koko me de amba aban o aban nya ntua ye mo am koko wa aban ho a ye nya ntua mo kan John Mahama say time na wudi koko ne koma aban no sika na ye toru koko no eno ne ye betua wo. Now from afi we ko no koko foforo na ye betwa no eno ena sebio price na asesa eno ano no mema otwe bia na adawo. Inti se oye koko kwani na wo hwe me na se wodo ukoko ama aban na aban nya ntua wo ka se aban frɛ se beji usika aban etua sa ebo na ewo ho no because emra ye hyehyɛ den ye hyehyɛ sa emra foforo we no na ukoko ne de ewo aban samu dada. Edi se na ukoko no aban samu dada e so wo tia se se aban etua obetua den ebo na yetua mo dada no enya ebo foforo ya abai. If you say time na wudi koko ne koma aban se aban ma usika no na aban nyan fa enhyehye foforo emba ye se yate koko so enti uye koko crutch koko kwani na wo Ghana also ti ase se na ukoko aduaban ko a wa aban ho ana ukoko seats wa aban ho a sa 237 million Ghana no ukwaji usika ye betua wo first price no de na e wo ho dada no from 2027 2028 into 2027 na omoba betua 2026 dia eno na emra foforo na ya hye no ebeka sa akoko no na ene de wa ukoko wa aban ho bia sebio na ukemu se abanya ntua me koko maame abanya ntua me koko maame ansa na emra foforo we ba no ukwa akwaji ukoko de sika also ti ase se ekadada ba akona na eda ho no 2005 was 2,500 said na ejimo no yede mamo no eno ena aban eba betua mamo asamasa asam foforo bi eni wo afa ne yebe kan de aba ho asam ne gidigidi bi anim eti bisramo mamo ma MPP fo nkekan kwasesam bi ankyerɛ mo mamo ntie o mamo nim nyansa ma Jimmy fo bi nkogina koko ase 8 years obi amagina koko ase no mo ankasa ofri power afa no obegina koko ase no kasa dia ya so no se obegina koko ase ni Jimmy no hu wi a na wafa V8 abetena nkran te se ohu so wa Jimmy mi kyerɛkyerɛm 237 million Ghana cedis no so ukoko wa aban ho nko ade a se yetua wo kana ye betua wo ekadada no ba ko na ewo ho no eka foforo ya abai enya ne betua wo nti ye rest assured uye koko kwani a also tia se aban ba be ma odien aban ba be ma sa de ne etua wo dada na from 2027 ekono na omutua 2026 27 a eno na price no besa. Now, answer na mekoso no. Me be say Ghana for eti bibi ase. And the kind of people we are dealing with as a political party a MPP. Mukai. Send out to MPP for a catcher say. Cocoa for ya domo na this ya buying abeji cocoa for yentu omoboa wouldn't be I'm some way Jimmy. Time na MPP what power. And a year team. Yebusa Mahmoud Bawumia, that time on a cabinet or chair cabinet. Because the kufa will be so a vegetable, one numeriad, wabadam. Yebusa Bawumia say cocoa, MPP, our power. Yebusa say cocoa once and some Cocoabod a collapse. Cocoa kia for bread. Una woye vice president, una sikane tawa taso. Una woye the head of economic management team. Una na also winim wiase nyanse nyina. Montie response Mahmoud Bawumia edema eye Ghana for.
Cocoabod is on the verge of collapse. I'm not aware of that, but we'll look at that. I cannot comment on that. It's not. I don't know where the data is coming from. Cocoabod is on the verge of collapse. I'm not aware of that, but we'll look at that. I cannot comment on that. It's not. I don't know where the data is coming from.
Oya vice president ne kufu at wa num wi ada. Say 2024 Cocoabod igu. Cocoa nsensama say or say I am not aware. What did you catch them? That time na cocoa kuafo e twen de Bawumia beka. No see ento aba man medi president. Ghana for busa say sia no 2024 ye koto aba 2024 what na be mu 8 years. Ye nyina nim de cocoa fo fam. Cocoa kuafo bre. Cocoabod no krampo no egu na wadwen kire ne say o se ono onya awe onim ontumi nyia no. Akwawe ntino makogira cocoa nuase a omugimi omo ho no. Ye busa no hata no kuta tumi. Onka bibi mponche cocoa kuafo a ebuo kakra wom o cocoa kuafo miame nim se wonima so ka o so no onya awe mofam kwase se mumfiri so. Ye busa o se we are vice president. Wo si entoma we the vice president 8 years. Una wote cabinet. Una we the head of economic management team. Una Ghana sika sam hye. Wo si entoma that means that we plans for Cocoabod. We plans for cocoa kuafo. 2024 they say plans in the same because you need to Ghana ha Cocoabod no egu cocoa kuafo bre wo answer ne sen kire bibi say my reason ti ayen kotomaw say na be di tumi mawa obe kire say cocoa kuafo da wakoma so Mahmoud Bawumia ka chom say onya awe say cocoa kuafo bre.
Cocoabod is on the verge of collapse. I'm not aware of that, but we'll look at that. I cannot comment on that. It's not. I don't know where the data is coming from. Cocoabod is on the verge of collapse. I'm not aware of that, but we'll look at that. I cannot comment on that. It's not.
No, see ento aba mano. Only idea bia o. He cannot comment on that. Somebody who wants to lead Ghana. Now, if you are not aware of that, then it means you were not aware of anything. So why were you even the vice president? A whole vice president. Yeah, the Omaya show in some 8 years. Cocoabod egu cocoa kuafo bre. My answer will say onya aware or you can't speak to the only data. And then kwasiafo we egu cocoa say nkokuo press conference. Yeah, the cocoa kuafo because omu cocoa kuafo so omujimi. That is what they believe in. You see, MPP for doing say a cross da ho Ghana. MPP for Timuno. Imagine am say Ghana da ho 1962. Ghana da ho 1992. Omu we cocoa kuafo say MPP for adwene cocoa kuafo e cross for sa na imagine yomo. Imagine say and ye cocoa kuani a omugin say ye obi a otie kurase bi a onim de ekoso won kran oni de ye kabrofo onte ase sa na MPP for hu cocoa kuafo. Enti omugin say omukogina cocoa fuo bim na mo frɛ MPP for delegate say mondra se se mo ye cocoa kuafo omu wia na mafo ka betena nkran say monhwɛ cocoa kuafo omunim de echen mo amoten kran no cocoa kuani bi anim world market of cocoa prices na ekofuma cocoa kuani bi anim say cocoa ye tuma cocoa kweni bi anim. Enti don't think say woko ekurase ko gina dua bi ase cocoa efuo bi mu na obi ka so cocoa cocoa kweni or MPP ni or chairman or 20 years no no or cocoa for 20 years no be cocoa for 40 years. Kwasi ampenyi no gina oye me na my cocoa 20 years and menti bi da no me see wo so cocoa 20 years a your cocoa kweni nyanseri bi a cocoa 40 years. And that person cannot decide for cocoa kuafo nyina. Cocoa kuafo mo Ghana 90% only nyansa cha MPP for. And I'm saying this because MPP no, a political party like MPP no, omu Ghana for biasi nyina ye Jimmy. Omu cocoa kuafo because senke party omu ni nyansa, they will not even dare go and stand in cocoa farms to say you see at world prices so in the cocoa kuafo Mahama isisimo asem we utibi we e kire we Jimmy. Cocoa kweni a oni MPP tinaye we nya free fertilizer da. Cocoa kuafo ni MPP tinaye we nya free spray da. Cocoa kweni any MPP tinaye we nya free insecticide da. Cocoa kuafo ni MPP tinaye omu cocoa kwa ye mewe kwa ni emfi omo. Enti dia na obeka che cocoa kweni na ka je nsa wujin se we Jimmy enti mu ye cocoa kuafo mu nyina mu medi echi nyamfa tumi ma Bawumia say yebusa ni 2024 cocoa kuafo bre Cocoabod igu osi emfa no ho oni answer. Na woni answer na de tumi ama obi a do kwase ka kire say menyi tumi ni mfa ma wo abodam. Uni answer. Na matam tumi ni de ama obi na obi manage na o take care of the mess you left her. O say enu ntimi tam tumi ma wo. Na mo jimi aya mo sora mo sa echampon fie. Anase kurukuri na mo de sa.
Okay, abusuya eye we ne ensema ekoso e political highway ne so eye former Cocoabod CEO abusuya e na Kevin Tiller e de ne ho nsem e betu dwa e de maya ye nso ye de ebibrem on subscribe na hit on the notification bell so na be any update be ebe drop no won so won sa e betumi akabi bedamase.